Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you had a great week of gaming this past week because it's time to kick off this next week with 6 great free indie games that are coming to you in this week's indie game playlist. Thanks for joining me again this week on the Indie Game Playlist, the show where I scour the internet for the best indie gaming content so I can send you directly to the best. This week, like I said, we got 6 more games to look at, and I hope you'll enjoy them. The first game we're looking at is called Flore. Now, this is just a demo of a game where you have to restore a planet and dodge a bunch of bad guys. There are currently 4 levels available, but the developer has plans for 36 levels to check out. Now, this game is deceptively difficult. It looks pretty simple after the first level. The second level is a little bit harder, but the difficulty really ramps up in the third level. And the fourth level, that took me a while to pass. If you're really good at this game, it'll probably take you about 10 minutes to beat it, but if you're like me and not super great, it'll take you closer to 20 minutes, but probably not more than that. I'm really excited to see the future levels because this game looks really nice, the music's very relaxing, and the gameplay is actually really addictive. You really want to get back in there and play again each time, and the future enemies look amazing, so I can't wait for this one. Changing tones completely, this next game we got here is Brutal Castle by the same developer that brought us Flower Gunpowder, actually. Another great game and a great show from this developer. This heavy metal beatdown game features you playing as a castle, beating up the surrounding villages. At least that's what it looks like. There's several different waves of enemies, you have several abilities at your disposal that make you feel truly like a brutal castle. There's at least one boss fight and there's several more enemy types after, so this game will definitely keep you on your toes and rocking out for the entire duration of this game. Something the developer did amazing in this game that I don't exactly know how he pulled it off, but you truly feel like a brutal castle in this game. The sound effects, the music, and the camera shake are done perfectly to make you feel like you're a badass, really. So I hope you guys go check this one out. This is my personal favorite on the list this week. Let me know in the comments what your personal favorite is. And don't forget to subscribe to check out future games, videos, and live streams on this channel. Taking it back down a notch, this is Night Reverie on itch.io. This is a beautifully designed game where you are playing as a kid, exploring his house, and seeing what's going on. So far in my gameplay, I've played about 20 minutes in, and there's a few puzzles, but the story is what really stands out here. It's very intriguing and pulls you in and makes you want to see what else is going on around here. Just about everything in this house is interactable with, and everything has a purpose in the game, and the developer truly has a love for this style of gaming. Even the sound design and the lighting looks fantastic in this game. Everything is on point for this one, and I know you're going to love it. It's an incredibly relaxing game to play, and one that you can kind of just putz around with, and it's totally fine to just explore the world and see the intricate detail that the developers put into this one. I'm sure I've missed stuff in just the first couple of rooms that I've been in, so take a look, and let me know your favorite thing that you discovered in this game down in the comments below. And when you're checking out these games, be sure to take a moment and give the developer your feedback in the comments on the game pages. The links to all these games are in the description, so be sure to take a look at all of them. Another low-key game on this playlist is Lone Fungus. This is a exploration-based game with some combat and a little bit of platforming thrown in there so far. I'm about 10 to 15 minutes into this game, and I love the navigation around the map. It feels really fluid, it's really fun, and the game has you wrapping back around on yourself throughout the map to explore new areas that you couldn't access before, which is fantastic in level design. It really feels like the map is really large and there's a ton of places you can go, and there's secrets seeming to be hidden all over the place. There's even a boss fight for good measure. It doesn't feel too difficult, which is kind of what I like. It's just an exploration game with a little bit of combat thrown in there so far. Maybe there's more down the road, but I like the fact that it seems more focused around exploration. Just a low-key game with beautiful graphics, great sound, and some really interesting navigation mechanics. Alright, delving back into meme runner territory, we have Rundat. This is an infinite runner with some twists, with some boss fights, some leveling, and some power-ups that you discover later on. I actually suck at this game, and even not Clippy, copyright striked, here to help me, couldn't get me through this one. I did get to the boss, I couldn't quite beat it. I love how fun this game is, and just really simple it is, but it has its own take on it that makes it much more complicated and much more engaging to play than just your standard runner. The relaxing music also really helps with its sci-fi feel, and there's plenty of memes in here and little things to notice as you keep trying to play through this. After you beat this first boss, allegedly you get some power-ups, and you get to keep doing that and gaining more power-ups, and hopefully I'll eventually get to that, but as you can see here, I did not quite get that far, so let me know how you did in the comments below. Alright, the last game on our list today is Nevolian. Now this is created for the Cal Women in Gaming Jam 2021 by 4 developers, and it's just this fun little fetch quest game in a beautifully designed village with a bunch of different areas to check out and explore. I'm really hoping they expand on this game and add some secret areas to explore and add some more characters to meet, because this is a really promising setting and I'd really like to see it go further. It's kind of nice to just walk around the environment to explore. There's not a lot of games now that let you do that, or at least I haven't seen a lot on the indie scene where people just design a cool world and let you run around. It's kind of weird because this week there's actually been a fair number. It's weird how games kind of come out in phases. Like some weeks there's a lot of shooters, some weeks there's a lot of exploration, some weeks there's a lot of platformers. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. Be sure to let me know that you agree with me. Those are my observations. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing this one and just kind of taking the load off on a Saturday morning. Instead of watching cartoons, get to walk around this cool world and talk to these characters and just do fetch quests. Fetch quests are fun sometimes. But alright, that's the list. If I missed a game that you wanted to see on here, let me know in the comments so I can check it out tomorrow in my live stream at 7, provided OBS is working. And be sure to let me know what your favorite game is. I think I've asked you to make like 17 different comments, so I should see like crazy metrics on this. But at the very least, please hit that subscribe and like button. It really helps the algorithm. You know how it is. And I hope to see you guys next week on the Indie Game Playlist. See you guys.